This is our budget 6-litre water spray fire extinguisher. Now, this is made on behalf of Thomas Glover and Company. Thomas Glover is the sister company of Chubb Fire and part of the UTC group. It's made under their PowerX range brand name, and that's the budget range, and it's made in China. But it follows all of the quality controls of the Thomas Glover group from UTC, and has the British Standard Kite mark, it has the CE mark, and it's covered by a 5-year manufacturer's warranty. This is a great extinguisher we have no issues with, and compared to the 9-litre water fire extinguisher, it's obviously being 6, it's 2/3 the weight. So instead of weighing about 15 kilograms, it weighs sort of 9 kilograms odd. Still not light, but that's because it's sitting on top of a table, so I can show you guys all about it. But it has the magical 13A rating. Now, when you're looking at British standards of how many fire extinguishers do you need, generally it will state that you need a 13A rated extinguisher per 2,000 square feet or 200 square meters per floor. This does the job. You may have also noted that I said water spray. Now, the standard water extinguisher generally has a jet on the end, a jet nozzle. So when you pull this out, now I'm going to woggle it. Can you hear that rattling? What that has inside is a spinner inside the nozzle, a special spinner that kind of atomizes the water. And what it does is it will give the water more of an arc rather than a long jet. And it has the added advantage, like a foam extinguisher and like a water additive, that if you accidentally spray it onto some live electrics, so for instance in here if I accidentally sprayed it onto some of the lighting around, that atomized water will not electrocute you. Very important to note, the same with foam and with water additive, these are not for using on electrical fire. It's just purely an additional safety factor, just in case you never know. We like the 6-litre water additive, 6-litre water extinguisher because it's cute. Now, you want to know what you get in a box, don't you? The box looks like that. And, unsurprisingly, you get a hose. You also get a certificate of conformity. On the back of this are a lot of other instructions about fixing and locations and so on. We also give you some leaflets to explain how to check them out, a little checklist and everything to make sure they've not been damaged in transit, how to get them commissioned, how to get them serviced, all that kind of stuff. Now inside, there's a fire extinguisher. They come in a plastic bag like so. So I'm just going to pull that off, get it out of the way. The plastic bag protects the paint from rubbing on the inside of the box. And make sure you don't miss anything. It also has a bracket. So let me just pull the little bracket out of the box. And before I put the hose on, I'm going to explain how the bracket works. Now you see here, this is the British style. All fire extinguishers of the larger powder, foam, water, etc., wet chemical, have this style of bracket. And so pretty much anyone, and they're universal, any type of bracket will fit. But the one supplied looks like so. Has a couple of screw holes, simple as that. Fix it on the wall and it just slots in and it just hangs there. Easy, eh? Make sure the handle's about 1 metre from the ground and you're good to go. Right, one hose. It's got an O-ring supplied. One hole in the valve. Just pop it in the end there, screw it around, and it really is as simple as that. However, screw it around, nip it up with adjustable so it's good and tight, and then it's got a hose nozzle retainer. Fix it on the wall, put it on a stand, on a plinth, make sure it is fixed in a proper position, put a identification sign above it, and you're good to go to comply with all the regulations. But to properly comply, you should get it commissioned by a competent service technician. Then, every year, you should have it serviced again by a competent service technician. Now, these extinguishers can be serviced and commissioned by any UK service technician with the correct tools and the qualifications. So, if you want to know how to get that done, want to know how much they cost, want to buy one, which will be very nice, just follow the links on the page.